at all.
So we begin this fourth set here, and the big question is for Nebraska, are they going maximum volleyball once again as we start with a block from Candelaria Herrera. They have played 2 matches. They have gone 5 sets both times. Here it's up to them. They have led the other times. Here they trail 2 sets to 1. Gong blocked, but covered. That'll have to go over. Third contact. Rodriguez running the reception. Good job there, stepping in. As that ball is set over by a returning Jordan Larson. Welcome back, number 10.
I know that. I know that approach. I know that set over, that high IQ. Nice to see Larson back on the court.
Jordan Larson announcing this will be her final season for professional volleyball. What a career it has been. Perfect pass. Excellent delivery. Rodriguez scoops it with the right arm. Larson looking for another kill. Does get the touch out of the block. Reset. Reload. Right side, and that will be a kill. Changes all around. Alexis Hart joins the match, the 5th-year pro out of Minnesota.
I love this defensive effort by Rodriguez. Flying into the court, keeping this ball alive. And everyone knows her and how good she is as reading the play.
Almost the entire roster has played for Nebraska in this one. Temi Thomas-Ailara with a little scoop back to the outside. You talked about tipping to the right spot.
That's it. That's a smart play. You're not tipping right over the block or right to the left side. Tipping down the line. That was brilliant. Effective tipping.
Larson will tip, Gong all over that one. Temi Thomas-Ailara going for almost the same spot. Gets it off the outstretched arms of Hart.
Well, smart play. Dykema is way deep down the line, ready for her to swing hard at that ball. And that's a difficult one to play.
Excellent touch in the middle, but that had just enough to get the kill.
Herrera has been doing everything she can to get a spark and get this team going. She's the one that led it in the last set when they went on that huge run. See if she can do it again.
3 digs, 8 kills on 14 for Herrera. Another efficient performance offensively. She keeps Madison off the net here. Thomas-Ailara stays aggressive and gets the W on that particular action.
Really enjoying this game right now. Tipping the right spots, taking the big cuts off the edge.
For Temi Thomas-Ailara, she has a degree in biomedical engineering, and professional volleyball has interfered. It has actually delayed an advanced degree that she was pursuing. She has an advanced degree in serving in this one. That with the big stroke from the line, and then the kill. Well done by Schwarzenbach.
She is generating a ton of points right now for her team. Serving tough, creating that overpass opportunity.
Yeah, she's been so consistent with it.
Yep.
Another tough one. Winters. That ball pushed through with the left hand. Jordan Larson bringing a little craft to that side. Nice announcement this year in conjunction with Jordan's final year. Her mom, Kay, passed away early in Jordan's life. Kay Larson Community Award now. Jordan's mom was there for her. Practices, advice, support, positive energy. She said, listen, my mom lit up the space, and she was always in. So League One will recognize 6 individuals who, like Kay, have gone above and beyond to support another's volleyball journey through their actions. We all know that behind every athlete is not only a supportive person, but a whole group of people. So nominations are now being accepted, and this is not limited to family members, because there are lots of important people that are not genetic relations. You see this all the time with youth players.
All the time, and it's such a nice thing to honor her mother and how important she was to her, and to pay it forward. It's a really cool thing to do.
She has a ribbon tattoo on the inside of her wrist honoring her mother. The Kay Larson Community Award, a very special thing being presented by League One this year. Jordan herself with a good pass there. That won't be left. Oh, to the back row. Flying out, Alexis Hart shows you something. Back from injury, missed all of last year.
That is rhythm and heat. I love the pace of the ball. You see her on that first step when Dykema has the ball. That's an excellent run out of the back row.
Has a pair of Bundesliga Bundesliga titles in Germany, 23 and 24 before missing last season. Hart looking healthy and effective here in her 5th professional campaign out of Minnesota, the Kansas City native. Gong back in the passing rotation, delivers that one, and Rebecca Alec cannot find it. So Nebraska stretches out 2 here, 7-5.
Nice run. Alec caught that ball just a little bit outside of her body, and that's why it went wide.
Do you give it right back to her? You're a repeat setter.
Yeah, I'm a repeater.
Okay. Yeah, you and Carlini both. Lauren and Lima, repeat setters. Back row, Hart once again. Got it. 2 for 2 out of the pipe.
I like it when you can keep this ball alive, keep it going offensively. That's a huge play, and still stay in system on the outside.
Hawk with a chop, that right off the back shoulder of Jaylee Winters. That's a tough angle for a defender.
It really is, and she took a breath after hitting that shot hard inside that angle.
Are we looking at a 4th set and a stretch to a 5th? Nebraska would have to get the victory here. That's what's at stake for them as the redirect is good. Madison closes back to within 1. I'm Kevin Barnett. Next to Notre Dame head coach Salima Rockwell as we're enjoying the 4th set thriller after a near comeback by Nebraska in the 3rd was thwarted by a late Madison run. They're trying to close in front of the home crowd. They would go to 2-0. Backslide, Emily Thader. That gives you an idea just what Emily Thader has become. Springfield, Missouri native, played at the University of Missouri now in her 8th season. Actually worked for League One on the business side a couple of years ago. And I felt like last year there were a number of players that the American public got introduced to who had been overseas perfecting their craft.
Yes, they have.
Emily among them.
She is one of them. Just a smooth middle blocker that can hit the slide well, blocks well. Excellent volleyball player.
And one of the nicest women you'll ever meet. She hit .406 last year on the season, delivering in a big way on the court. What's not to love about Emily? We have Emily in Paris, Emily in Rome here. We have
everything.
Emily in Nebraska. Nice big swing again from Jaylee Winters.
Really good delivery on that set. Again, it's not high, slow, forcing them to hit into the block. Winters likes that a little bit faster so she can get on it quick.
The ask was stay aggressive to TTA. She is listening to her staff.
She is. She's staying aggressive at the right time, and when she has to tip or when she sees a tip available, she's now taking advantage of it.
Thomas Ilara now 10 kills on 22. Tip blocked. Gone with a stuff next to Schwarzenbach.
Tight set, completely surrounded by Gong. Good job of not letting that ball get hit or tooled off of her hands.
We are back to tied. Number of times in this match we have seen a team with a lead at the 12-point technical timeout. That ball delivered high and hittable to the outside. Hart with the kill.
Nice swing by Hart. Schwarzenbach needs to drop that left hand in a little bit more to the angle.
Hart with an excellent debut, had not played in the previous 2 matches. That one smashed inside the block. French fries on the board here in the 4th. Technical timeout on the way. Who will hold the 1-point lead? Winters, perfect pass. Hart, another big hard swing, and Nebraska will lead 12-11. A neck-and-neck race here in the 4th. Nebraska excited to be back in front of friends and family. It's always been one of the big challenges for professional volleyball players, of course in their early 20s, on into their 30s, if you're lucky enough to continue playing, as that ball's delivered to the outside attempt to Thomas Ilar, and she gets the kill. Kind of 20s and 30s, there's so many weddings. There are. There's so many weddings, but because of League One, these women now are more connected, available. than they would otherwise be if they were overseas just a couple of years ago. And the loss of connection was a real problem for the players.
It is a problem because you want to be present. You want to be at important events, and you can't because you're playing overseas. And what an amazing opportunity for them now to be here in the States and to be able to connect.
Yeah, Alexis Hart is here now and connects with another kill. Net violation will give the swing to her. She'll head back to serve. A very successful trip through the front row, and her team leading by 1.
She's got half of the team's points right now.
Jump float. Pogani with nice technique there, making the backslide possible. "13 kills now for Schwarzenbach. "13 apiece here in this set." What a nice connection that time. Dykema with a off-angle delivery.
So good at delivering that ball. And Thader just up and available. And the connection between the two of them, so good. Let's battle the slides here in this match.
Hawk pass and swing. Thader drops back. Hart never met a swing she didn't take. Right back the other way. Hawk doing battle. 17 with the kill.
Those are the plays that get Madison back in it. Controlled touches. Carlini's just underneath it in the same position all the time. Really hard to read. And that's how she gets her hitters one-on-one.
And a Hawk born in France, plays for Sweden, went to Marquette. That's a unique resume. Well, they're really streaking hard here and to good measure.
My goodness, 7 kills so far for Alexis Hart.
Went to the Final Four during her collegiate career there in Minnesota before embarking on that professional career. As mentioned, she has a couple of German titles. The 2-time All-American. High flying through this one. Thader has a sneaky good serve. Another off-angle delivery, this time to Rebecca Alec.
You want to talk sneaky good. Carlini way off the net, sneaking that ball into Alec. Again, Alec available, ready. She knows Carlini can throw it in at any time.
Crowd being implored to get involved here. A big block would help. So would a transition kill. Thomas Ilara cannot get past Herrera.
Huge block by Herrera. Again, controlling it at the net. Will that be the spark again?
16-15. Deep corner. Hawk out of the play. Gong. Dug up by Rodriguez. No swing there. To the other pin. Jordan Larson, double axe handle. Another big swing. Did they get a touch? No.
Well, Hart went for it, and that's exactly what you want her to do right now. She's been getting her kills by swinging hard. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that one.
Interesting part of the early season are the adjustments you have to make. I asked Susie Fritz, why have you gone 5 in both of these matches? Why did this league last year have so many 5-set matches? Made an interesting comment. She said, look, one, it's a function of depth. We've chatted a little bit about that. But she also said it's the ability, the experience of these players to adjust in match. And there are some big adjustments need to be made here as we see some players who haven't played at all this year.
Well, all the things. The players that haven't played, the one time out, they're adjusting on their own. They have to make these adjustments. So you see that internationally all the time, and I agree with her completely.
And we talked to Eric Sullivan, one of his big mantras down there in Austin, national team head coach coaching League One Austin. He said, look, I'm asking them to make a lot of decisions for themselves. That goes to warm-ups to be ready to play, but also adjustments in game. Players really learning to play and inhabit the game. Not always present even in collegiate programs, as TTA gets a kill there, Timmy Thomas Ilara.
Once again, going high and hard off the block.
Critical moment as we approach the red zone here. How does Madison close?
Well, Madison has to be good defensively. Hart has been lighting it up right now. Well, they can start with a tough serve, too.
Okay, that is the quickest path to points.
There's that. And I forgot, with Gong on the line, watch her mixing it up a little bit. The depths will change. She might serve this next one a little bit short in front of the outside. We'll see how she changes things up.
Schwarzenbach with another kill. Talked about the middle depth that Susie Fritz and her side has. Well, it's been Callie Schwarzenbach who's provided a tremendous amount of offense and overall play for the other side, hitting .455, 13 kills, and a dig. Can add in the blocks there as they are winning the block battle, 11-5.
And I have to say,
Check that, 11-10, a small advantage.
Right. The middles on both sides have been very, very good. Blocking well, the slide attacks have been effective, getting them going into the middle of the court. Very high efficiency on both sides of the court.
It's my nomination. I'm going to take Anna Hawk or Callie Schwarzenbach for player of the match here if you're Madison. Because Hawk right now, 12 kills leading the pins, 310 efficiency, adding in 8 digs and 2 one-on-one straight down stuffs.
She's been so solid.
19-17, got to be solid for 6 more points here. Ooh, they're solid on the other way. High flying delivery to Candelaria Herrera.
Well, Rodriguez playing that dropper. I told you Gong was going to mix it up a little bit, and she absolutely did, but they handled it well, getting their middles involved. 9
Olympians in this match. That was Olympian to Olympian. Netherlands to Argentina. There's another Olympian with another kill.
I was waiting for that. I was wondering when she was going to bust it out.
Couple of kills now for Lauren Carlini.
Both hands up. Hard to read because she's always in the same spot. Looks the same all the time.
Looking a little uncomfortable there. Perhaps we'll find some cover in a 3-point lead. Hawk, tip, no good. Jordan Larson, high off the hands. Gong runs it down outside of play. Hawk, maybe would like to have seen a swing there. Lexi Rodriguez charging, picking it up. And it's put away on the right-hand side by Hart.
People don't understand how far Rodriguez has to come to play that ball that's right behind the block. She starts in the left back and covers 40 feet. That's a stretch. But goes very far to pick up that ball.
I didn't know if you had advanced stats on that or how you were measuring. Do your eyes work that way?
No, I'm really bad at that. I shouldn't have said it.
There's your girl right there again. Lauren Carlini with another dump kill. Key 2 out of 3 plays here.
Ball pass tight to the net. Again, she hasn't done it a ton. But, oh yeah, let's go.
You like that energy, don't you?
I do. It's my kind of energy.
You guys were fun on the call right there. There's some history there.
That's my girl.
And energy was enjoyable when we spent some time with her.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. She's just down to earth and real and enjoys life right now.
All right, welcome into the season 26 roster here. Claire Chassé, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin native, comes in and gives an ace for her side.
How about that?
Welcome to the new year, number 9.
I've been sitting on the bench waiting for something to happen and gets an ace.
Love the boom celebration there at the end. And another block. Hawk gets her 3rd.
That is a huge play right then. Again, one of the best left side blockers, and Thader's been really good on the slide. Excellent move back into the angle.
Do not challenge Anna Hawk. She will feast. 3 blocks, none bigger than that one to get to 23-19. Double sub on again. This is where Nebraska came back. Hawk, no swing. Jam play, that is vintage Jordan Larson. If I was arguing on the other side, I would wonder why that isn't a lift, right?
Right. I mean, it was the same thing on the other side.
If you're Lauren Carlini. Now maybe not the time to argue. You're 2 away.
But it's Jordan Larson. Come on. She
like
give us
Jordan rules? But a first name?
That's what I say.
Same set of rules? Hawk couldn't get enough of it. Rodriguez, another dig. Where do you go? Right back to Anna Hawk. Not quite enough heat to get it out of play. Overhead, backslide, no! Gong, that all-around player. Thader to her knees, middle blocker making plays. Coverage key. Right side, Fitzmaurice, was there a touch? Still waiting for our official rule. Nebraska will lose the point.
Wow, what a rally. That was incredible.
24-20, the fans back to their feet, not for a set, but for the match. Anna Hawk, a little O2 test right there. Carlini to the line. Full strength in the front row is Madison. Tip cannot be handled. Second chance to close will come right now. Who are you going to set, Salima Rockwell? Where are you going? You have 3 hitters in the front row.
You know, if it's a good pass, I'm going Alec. She's been good. She's been effective. If it's a perfect pass on the net.
We're going to be in rotation 1. Ball on the left side. Has those skills.
She does indeed.
It won't matter. Madison